Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Alexis Reynolds. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I am a spicy companion and I am a dominatrix. And I'm just here to share my takes. So, why am I sweaty all the time? You guys may have noticed that I have recently restarted my fitness journey, which sounds pretty bad because, my whole life revolves around what I look like and looking good in person and being a hot person, and the panini hit your girl hard, okay? Like, I'm talking DoorDash, liquor store deliveries, like cocktails, wilding out. So I am catching back up, and I couldn't help but notice probably around July or August, the Ozempic trend was starting. And I almost did it. And it's not to say that I probably won't still give it a shot. Like, pun intended, it's a shot. But yeah, I have noticed there have been a few people who have had mixed results. So I've had civvy friends and also worker friends who have tried it. Some of them have had amazing results, and some of them have felt less than great. Mostly the people I see who have the best results tend to have enough money to get surgery after. So either way, I feel like I would need plastic surgery. So sorry, there was dust. Yeah, I was gonna go the cheater route and just go ahead and get plastic surgery, like a mommy makeover type deal, but I don't really feel like I meet the requirements on that. And also, some of my friends who've been on Ozempic have like lost an incredible amount of weight, and they are either dealing with like the bagginess of their body, or they've already made plans with a surgeon. So I had to consider that, and I'm still not 100% sold on it because you can really tell. It's almost like the BBL. Like, you can tell the Ozempic bodies now. Like, people who weren't heavy to begin with, like, they've gotten on it, and I don't know, the limbs look soft. Like, the thighs, especially in the middle, upper arms, cleavage area, like, it all just looks real soft. So I'm not sure I want an Ozempic body any more than I want a BBL body or anything else, I'm just, someone's mom at this point. And yeah, I've lost, almost 25 pounds. I did start Weight Watchers. Like, a lot of people are like mad at Weight Watchers for pushing Ozempic, but everybody's pushing Ozempic right now, or similar drugs. I know it's just a trend. I'm pretty sure in a few years, I mean, what it's doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Like, it's giving what it's supposed to. It's an amazing drug for what it's for, but people are taking it who don't even need it, and they're feeling very poorly. I noticed a lot of people who've been on it have stopped hiking and going on like fitness kind of dates and fitness things. They've stopped talking about their fitness like at all. And you can tell with more and more selfies, they're getting thinner and thinner, and they look like drug skinny. They almost look like skinny fat, is what we used to call it. It reminds me of the strip club days. You could tell when someone had gotten their Adderall prescription, or someone had gotten hooked on something, and they started just looking like thin, but still somehow flabby and soft. So, I don't know. I don't think it's for me, but come March, I may give it a shot. I'm currently doing Weight Watchers, as I said. A lot of people are mad about that, but it really goes well with my Mediterranean diet. And about a year ago, I had to start that because I went to the hospital with like severe abdominal pain, just horrible. I couldn't get comfortable. I couldn't sit down. I couldn't lie down. I was just like miserable. And I was like, oh God, do I have a tumor? Is it cancer? I had them check me for everything. I was panicking. I've never had health problems ever. And they told me that I had gastritis. So I was like, oh, that's weird. What's that about? And they're like, do you eat a lot of spicy foods and drink a lot of alcohol? And I said yes to both. And they're like, well, you're going to have to cut down on a lot of that and your caffeine intake and things like that. So I've been working on it. Like, I don't drink every day. I don't drink every week. I don't even drink every month. So basically, I just sort of like began to erode my stomach lining, mostly damage that I did in my 20s. They said that it is, able to heal itself. with time. So I've really cut back on my normal morning drink. I used to have a tall black coffee with just black. Maybe sometimes 2 and 3 cups of coffee a day. Don't do that anymore. I don't have spicy food every single day. Can't live without it. But I have cut way back, and I definitely cut out a lot of the alcohol, sugar, processed foods, things like that. And that really helps a lot, you know, like no one's ever died from eating a bunch of salad and fish, so it's what I'm doing. So yeah, I've probably lost about 23 pounds now, and my goal is to lose 50, and people are like, oh no, you look great. It's like, it's not for that. I know that I should be ashamed of myself for not looking a certain way, but it's mostly for keeping up with my child and actually getting my health back. So it's working out. I am doing Pilates and yoga 2 times a week, so I go to the gym at least 4 days a week, and I do cardio and lifting as well. And then I joined this commune, so there's several locations, and I do manual labor, and I do manual labor with my farm project. So yeah, I'm covered in mystery bruises, but I am getting the weight off one way or another. I'm moving, I'm constantly moving. You guys have seen my watch, like, it's a Fitbit situation. I mean, yeah, it's a Google Watch, but I've got my Fitbit linked to it, and I'm obsessively tracking like my movement throughout the day, drinking more water, you know, just taking better care of myself. So it's like, I am not trying to do anything in particular, but again, no one ever died from trying to like do better. So will I try Ozempic? Maybe in March, maybe the end of February. I don't know. I have a big photo shoot that I'm working on, and I am going to be putting a lot of money toward that. So even beyond that, I still need to look my best and feel my best. So yeah, I do some bar at home. I'm working on putting together a stage show. I'm gonna have about 3 acts that I do in the fall. So I was like, I have no stamina. I have no muscle tone. I need to get it together. And as a dom, I really need all of my muscles sometimes. So I am beefing up and getting in shape, getting in fighting shape. And my diet plan is going well. As I said, Weight Watchers goes really well. It goes almost perfectly hand in hand with Mediterranean. So now I know portion-wise what I'm eating. I know when I'm, you know, better suited for certain things during certain times of the day. And I just wanted to see if it would really help me, and it's really going well. So I don't know, I may give myself a little boost, but I've noticed that people have declined on their activity level when they take these drugs. So some people reported that they felt very, very poorly. They've had hair loss, they've had other things, but I mean, some of my friends look really great, but also they have a plastic surgeon. So I'm not really ready for the surgery route. I'm not really ready for the drug route yet, but that's where I'm at, and I'm going to sweat my way to the top, old school style. And if I need a little boost and I'm looking a little bit baggy, y'all better mind your business. But I really appreciate all the views and you guys tuning in. Those of you who've paid attention to my wish list, my engagement on X has been really bad, and my engagement with my posts about my wish list and stuff have been even worse. So I haven't really mentioned it. I know you guys are so sick of seeing everyone constantly posting about Wish Tinder and Amazon wish lists and things. I can assure you that like this is not going away anytime soon. So I mean, I don't expect anything from anyone, but I haven't been pushing it because I'm not hustling as hard, and also like it's kind of annoying to have to repeat yourself and ask and things like that. But there's some salad bowls, there's some other things to help me get in shape, and I appreciate the people who've already given me tons of like Pilates gear and stuff. I use that stuff, and I love my mats, and everyone always asks me where I get the really thick ones. So like, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And if nothing else, the likes and views and comments on X, here, Instagram, whatever, it really helps. It helps boost me. So I appreciate that you guys are tuning in and showing out. So thanks.